Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Srinidhi and I hope you're all doing good. So today we'll be talking about an interesting book which is a romance novel, guys. First time reviewing a romance novel in my channel. It's called as Too Good to Be True, written by Prajakta Kali. Bro, she is a content creator, an actor, now so-called as an author. So I'm really happy for her. So I've been seeing her content creation journey from the start, when I was in my teenage time. I was like just 15 or 14 years old. I've been seeing her. So yeah, I really miss her Montu character. I was moved on with my life. I was very much busy, so I couldn't get up more with updates of Prajakta Koli, what she's doing in her life. But now, after like a very long time, she grabbed my attention by releasing a romance novel. So obviously, I have to buy it. I didn't even pre-order because I didn't thought that, I'm not a big fan of romance novels. So I thought, okay, this is not my pot of tea. So now she came to Chennai for signing, so I had to buy it. So I just bought it a day before the event and I finished it. Let us talk about this book. This book revolves around two main characters, Avni and Aman. Talking about Avni, Avni is studying law, okay? She is studying in a university and also part-time she works at a bookstore. That's every book nerd's dream, to work at a bookstore, right? So yeah, and she lives in Mumbai in her own apartment alone. That's the background of Avni. And on the other side, we have the hero who is called as Aman. As per the description, he is very handsome. He's a CEO of his father's company. That's a textile generational company. He's the dream boyfriend that every girl needs. So what love story happens between these two people is what the story is. Let's actually talk about what are the elements I liked about this book. It's kind of fast-paced because I read it within a day or two. Secondly, I like the dialogue building, okay? The dialogues are so perfect. The whole language of this book is very relatable. It was just like I'm reading someone else's diary or a journal. So when you write a diary or a journal, you don't put some complicated words into it. You make it simple. You make it clear. It's very relatable to this kind of generation. It's very, very easy to understand. It's very simple. You don't have to think that, 300 pages I can't read, but the language will rescue you. The conversation between Avni and Aman is so cute. It's so flirty. It made me smile for more than 2 times or 2 or 3 times. Sometimes when Aman says such kind of like flirty things, I involuntarily smile at the pages and I just keep the book and I contemplate what I just read. This book had that part because I'm basically a thriller reader. I like murder, horror, and this book made me smile. So there's something good about this book because it made me smile. Let's start with Aman. Aman is everyone's dream boyfriend. So he's perfect in all the ways, okay? He's very, very perfect. That was a concern of Avni. Avni was so much worried that how a man could be this perfect. So that's how the title came. He's too good to be true. That was Avni's major concern. He's too good, so accept it, Avni. Yeah, overall he's a nice character. So character building was done perfectly. So the narration is held from both the perspectives, Aman's and also Avni's. These two narrations are only held. It was really perfect. Okay, now let's talk about Avni. I could relate to Avni a lot. Avni is a person who likes bookstore, who is confused like me, who can't accept someone is too good to her. Okay. She likes to live simple, okay? She likes books. She wants to be a writer, and more importantly, she hates Wednesday. For some reason, from her school time, I hated Wednesday, and you know what? Avni also hated. She is someone who I could relate myself, okay? Not at the present, but 5 or 6 years ago when I was studying in school, I could relate to her. Basically, Avni was failed 3 subjects, 3 courses in her university. That made her very concerned about her relationship. She thought that because of the relationship, because of she spending more time with Aman, she's losing grade. And I exactly felt that I was in her shoes before, and I could so much relate with Avni. So that's what I think made me hooked up till the end. I didn't put the book off. I mean, the last chapters, I would say, not in between. I thought the chapters were like more exaggerated. Like it's just going. I want that plot to happen. Like it was not happening, but it's kind of very little. It was descriptive. at the end, but not in the middle. Let's talk about what I didn't like about this book. Prajakta Kohli promised that there will be like a lot of spice scenes in this book, but I didn't see any much spice scenes coming often. That's a disappointment that I had while reading this book. The characters are very much fictionized, okay? You can understand a girl who's working at a bookstore and doing her law studies and can afford a flat in Mumbai. Could you believe it? It's kind of very delusional, okay, to even think of. Guys, flat in Mumbai cost more than my generational wealth. So it's like very much delusional. Like also Aman being a perfect boyfriend, he doesn't have any kind of bad behavior. But that's not true, okay? There was an argument where Aman lost all of his charms when I started to get disappointed. But whatever the initial 20 chapters, it's kind of delusional of what Aman is being. So I think Aman is delusional. This is what I felt about this book. But overall, this book is a solid 3 out of 5 stars. Yeah, it's good read because you can read it. It's a quick read. If you want a romance novel, you can read it. It's not dark at all. It has very limited spice scenes. But yeah, this book is overall good. And as a debut writer, writing such a book which can impress the readers is a big deal. So yeah, it's an overall a good book. So that's what I loved about this book. You can buy this book in Amazon because it's very much cheaper. If you like such kind of bookish content, please do follow me on Instagram and also on YouTube. Bye.